They blew it. Hawks lose 6-5 in regulation time to the Columbus Blue Jackets. This one hurts. This team looked pretty good throughout this game, pretty even. But, I mean, come on. You couldn't even get this game to overtime. So many soft goals by the Hawks in this one, or at least that's what it looked like. My goodness. Let's talk about the game. Now, there were 11 goals in this game, but the first period was boring. There was one good play, and that was Cam Atkinson firing it past Kevin Lankinen from about halfway between the goal crease and the blue line. On shorthanded, after a forced turnover, he just picks up the puck, fires it, and just bangs it in past Lankinen. Nothing else good happened in this period. Nothing else entertaining happened in this period. Boring. So 1-0 Columbus going into the second. Hopefully, we can see some offense. And we can see something good happen in the second period. The Hawks got their wish. Puck goes into the Hawk zone for a little bit before David Camp now streaking up into the Blue Jacket zone with Ian Mitchell, our rookie defenseman, moving up with him. David Camp desperately looking for a passing lane to Mitchell. Can't find it until the last second where he passes that puck right into the crease and Mitchell buries it for his first NHL goal. Ian Mitchell gets on the score sheet, gets the Hawks on the board, and more importantly, ties the game at 1. But wait, it gets better. Not even a minute later, DeBrincat gives it back to Zadorov in the Jacket zone, and Zadorov blasts it wide of the net. It goes under the boards, but guess who picks it up? Nick Beaudin, and he fires and beats Korpisalo. It's a 2-1 Hawks lead, and guess who comes through? The two young defensemen, both getting their first career goals in the first minute and a half of period number 2. Nick Beaudin, first career goal. Love to see it. But wait, it gets even better. Now this wasn't less than a minute later. It's actually over half of the period later. But about 6 minutes left. Nick Beaudin, as we just mentioned, is going to center it pretty much from the corner to the other corner. From the corner right by the bench in the Jacket zone. Fires it almost cross ice, corner to corner, to Patrick Kane, who gets a perfect pass to Pius Suter, who buries it. I mean, Korpisalo was basically out of the net. Pius Suter had a wide open net. This time, he doesn't miss. And it's 3-1 Hawks. Woo! Rattle off 3 in a row after a uninspiring first period. Hawks are on a roll. Just over 2 minutes to go in the period. Jackets are on the power play. Seth Jones gets it up, and a pass over to Roslovic. Snipe on Lankinen. Jackets get within 1. And that's honestly, it's kind of weird to say PPG for the other team. Hasn't happened that often for opposing teams this season, or at least not in my memory. But anyways, tic-tac-toe. Jackets blasted in and get within 1 before the end of the period. So Hawks go into intermission with a power play, 3-2. On that power play in the third period, not even a minute in, not even 30 seconds in, DeBrincat gets a perfect pass emerging from a scuffle in the corner, gets a perfect pass to a wide-open Patrick Kane. You cannot leave Patrick Kane that wide open. Of course, he blasts it and snipes it past Korpisalo. The Hawks are back up 2 with a PPG from number 88, Patrick Kane. So now that makes 2 periods where the Hawks score in the first minute of the period. Good trends. Let's keep it going through these next couple of games, hopefully, because obviously there's no more periods after this. Now the Jackets are on a power play. Couple minutes go by. It's still 4-2. About 13 and a half minutes to go in the period. While Cam Atkinson moves in for the Jackets, drops it off for Stenlund. and he gets it right back to Atkinson. He puts a shot on net. Lankinen makes the standing save, but is unaware of a Boone Jenner that streaks right in, snags that puck, steals it from him, and just right there. It wasn't even like impressive, just kind of like, oh, I'll take this. Ha, goal. Let's go. We're within one. Obviously, his celebration wasn't like that, but that's how it basically felt, as Lankinen just had no idea what was going on because he made the standing save. He assumed that it kind of went away. He wasn't expecting Boone Jenner to pick it up and bang it right in. Whatever. Hawks still up. All right. Now, you want to know how good Cam Atkinson is? He has been setting up so many of these plays here. He just absolutely sets this one up, gets a shot that's stopped by Lankinen, and then Roslovic, I don't even know how he gets this shot, just gets a perfect shot off, and Lankinen tries to dive and make the save. He can't, and just like that, Jackets rattle off 2 goals in less than 2 minutes, and they've tied the game all of a sudden. Come on. I understand the first one. The first one was, a bit of a confusion. Still kind of soft, but man, that one sucks. That one really sucks. That's a lot to ask of Lankinen to move basically post to post and while falling and trying to make a glove save here on Roslovic. He buries it, and all of a sudden, we're tied. The 2-goal lead has evaporated. About 5 minutes later, Suter gets a nice little block for Kane as he gets a puck, kind of does a little 180 to move around a defender, and he has, guess who, Alex DeBrincat with him, and he streaks in and just nails a perfect pass like Patrick Kane does, and DeBrincat does not miss. The Cat, 12 in red, bangs it in. It's 5-4. Hawks with just under 7 minutes to go. This has the potential for a game winner. We saw something similar like this in that game against Carolina, which they won 6-4 with the Cat burying a goal at around the same time stamp. See, this is where optimism dies. Let's go take a look, shall we? Guess who? Take a wild guess on whose name I'm about to say right now. Got it in your head? It's Cam Atkinson. It's Cam Atkinson yet again setting up another goal for Columbus. And this time, it's not even intentional that he's setting up these goals. Lankinen just somehow manages to stop every shot from Cam Atkinson, but nothing from the other players. Because Cam Atkinson hits the post with this shot from pretty much the blue line with under 3 minutes to go. And guess what happens? That puck perfectly slides right to oh my gosh. Delzato bangs it in past Lankinen. Lankinen wasn't even watching. He had nothing. He didn't even attempt to save that shot. You watch that on replay, and he just sits there like nothing's happening. You can't do that, dude. I know that you're probably screaming, you have no idea what's happening, but I mean, come on, just sitting there and nothing? You're going to give me nothing on that shot? Come on. And Jackets have tied it with under 3 minutes to go. Oh, well. You know what? Maybe there's overtime. Maybe we lose in overtime, but at least we'll probably get a point. So just hang on. If you have to go to overtime to win this, doesn't matter. You've won 2 straight games in overtime. You can win the third. Just get it there. You don't even have to score. Just don't let them score. See, this is where optimism dies again. You ready for this? Under a minute and a half to go, Jackets regroup for a second. They somehow find Stenlund. Sitting right there, and he somehow squeezes through the entire defense and gets it past Lankinen with 74 seconds to go. A minute and 14 seconds left, and the Jackets have a 6-5 lead on a goal from a no-name guy. A guy who's playing his 4th game of the season, puts his team in front. Great for him, but you cannot let that up. With all your defenders there, he basically just walked right all over all of you and banged it in. That is embarrassing to let up 2 goals in the last 3 minutes to lose this game in regulation and have a chance at 2 points and then go from that and wiping those chances away and going to a goose egg on the night. You cannot do that. You score 5 goals, you win a lot of your games. Props on you for scoring 5, but you can't let 6 goals up, Lankinen. That was not a good performance. Needless to say, Jackets run out the clock, and the Hawks lose. I don't know what happened with Kevin Lankinen tonight because he just let up so many soft goals. Like it just seemed like shots left and right were beating him, especially in the last 2 periods because obviously both goalies in the first period were really good. But both goalies, Korpisalo as well, just didn't look that good. I don't know, man. Lankinen just let up a couple of softies and it cost us the game. I don't even know a couple of softies is a way to put it. He let up too many soft goals. Too many mistakes on Lankinen's part. You can't let those up, dude. You're going to have stinkers. I understand. You're going to lose games. Any team's going to lose games. You're going to have stinkers. You're going to collapse. But come on, man. Not like that. You can't collapse like that. Like, I understand collapsing if they get really good chances and they just barrage you and just, tie the game. But these were weak shots. These were far shots. These weren't like scrambles in front. Senlin's shot, yeah, he was moving in, but Del Zotto's shot, you did nothing. You did nothing. Come on, man. You got to be better. You got him again. Get some redemption. Because I don't think you want to go out like this. Or at least in this series, you don't want to go 0 for 4 on possible points in this series. That's the last thing you guys want. Anyways, Hawks have the Jackets again. They cannot let up 6 goals again. They need some major retooling on the defensive front because even though we got some assistance from our young rookie defensemen in Mitchell and Beaudin getting goals tonight, the rest of the team didn't really do much outside of Kane and DeBrincat. Suter got a goal, but that was major props to Kane for setting that goal up. The offense needs to be more varied. It can't be just Kane and DeBrincat. And the defense needs to be able to contain itself and not give up a ton of goals. That's the bottom line. You don't let up goals. You score goals. You win games. That's how it is in the NHL. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you liked, make sure you hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.